whatever. I want park affiliations back. But how do we do it in a logical, practical way? We have been concerned about splitting people in different places. Like that was the issue. Like if you were sitting in Sunset Beach, you wouldn't come over to, you know, like you would be siloed to that. Obviously, you could travel, but you'd have to reach a certain rep. Anyway, all of that was a struggle, right? So how could we do that from a business perspective? Like that would make sense. So like the 2K17 system did not work. You guys enjoyed it. You definitely enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but it did not work. That's why it went away. If it worked, then it wouldn't have gone away. You need to bring back Park Affiliations. All right. Honestly, obviously, you guys didn't get it. Flight School, I've talked about this a million times. How it didn't work was it split the community. And you had, like, it's fine. I don't need to go into this. I've said it a million times. I didn't say, by the way, so let's get to the first things first. Affiliations. I didn't say that there wasn't affiliations. It's too early to know. I literally, if you guys were, actually, a lot of you were in that broadcast, you know exactly what I said, but I'm happy to repeat it, which was, until we figure out a good way of not splitting the community, that's a bad business thing to do, to split the community. So if we're working on kind of creative ways of doing that, and we hear you, you know, like one of the reasons I want to do that like Shark Tank type show where we have influencers come on and talk to me is, yeah, they're of course they're going to say, hey, bring back affiliations. But what I'm going to say back to them is, hey, look, this is why we didn't have it in the past couple of years. We were split in the community, and that was a big problem business-wise for us. So now, how would you like to resolve that? What are your ideas to resolve that? And let's see what they have to say. You know, like it's one thing to just be like, oh, I want affiliations back, but it's another thing to be like, here's how I creatively think you guys can address that problem, right? So that's really all it is. That's all I said. So again, I'm not talking about 2K21 features, certainly not on the broadcast in June. So take that for what it's worth, I guess. I started this broadcast, just so you guys know, to allow for the FaceTime and the conversations and the honesty that I hope you guys that watch me all the time see every time that I'm on, right? I try to give you an authentic point of view, my point of view, because ultimately I'm not a developer. I don't stop broadcasting and then start coding the game. That's two, by the way. I'm here to be a person to you guys and do giveaways and give back where I can, and that's it. So a couple influencers are going to join me on a Wednesday, and we're going to sit and they're going to pitch me on ideas that they want to bring to the 2K franchise. Now, what that means is not necessarily 2K21. Obviously, we're well under development for 2K21, but bigger franchise ideas. And I'm going to take notes, and I'm also going to challenge them. So if they say park affiliations, I'm going to say we have a community splitting problem. How would you suggest we resolve that, right? And if they come up with something great, then I write it down and I do it with my weekly meeting with the head of our development. So does that sound like something that you find interesting? Okay, Ankles the goat, I should have you on the show.